It is 6:01. Let's look at the Schumann and see what the energy is. How are you doing? How are you feeling? Let me know in the comments. White did begin to come in the top, but it really focused in 12 to 16 hertz and down here in 36 to 40 hertz. I've not seen the graph like this before, only in these pretty high frequencies. So that's very fascinating to me. And then it abruptly stopped and turned blue, which is even more fascinating to me. Makes me wonder, what did we let go of in this time period? What work, what healing was achieved? Did you level up? Because it sure feels like we did. Then it was pretty calm overnight with just a little bit of green coming in here and there, getting rid of the old, working through stuff. Starting this morning, little blips starting to come in with this vertical energy, heightened energy, bringing awareness to many aspects of life. And I think this is amplified. I think we're doing this now because we are preparing for Mercury retrograde. That is coming, I think it's the 17th. So we're really beginning that communication's heightened. Be sure when you are communicating, you're communicating with clarity. You know what your intention is. You know the point you're driving home, and you're not just spewing. I kept the time on here because look what time it is. My phone, it was almost at 55% too. So 555, here's your sign. Change is coming. It's available to you. Now opening the app this morning, this is the first graph I saw of the Kumayana. This is crazy. So intense. The line here, our horizon line that I've been calling it, the gap in that dark space is so minimal now. You can just blast right past that and go up into these really, really high frequencies if you so choose. We're kind of settling right now down in here, but look what happened overnight. Completely different than the Russian graph. With these peaks coming in here at 50 hertz, even at 100 here, lots of clearing. There's a lot of movement in this energy. It's very fluid, very push and pull like a wave. And here is the strips just to see the full, it was nothing. And then it just ramped right up. Here we go off the graph. Which, looking at the past strips, ongoing themes. Now the message from Spirit is a little different today. Spirit told me to take the date and add it up, and that number is the Spirit message. So working with Numerology this morning, and it was the number 3. Communication and self-expression. Increase and growth, expansion and abundance on a mental, emotional, financial, and spiritual level. Literally leveling up, climbing that mountain like we talked about yesterday. Focus on the divine spark within yourself. Find peace, clarity, and love within. Follow your intuition and inner wisdom so that you are able to take appropriate action at this time. Your prayers and positive affirmations have been heard. Have faith that your goals and desires will manifest in your life in the divine right time. Communication and self-expression are very, very heightened right now. Not quite an emotional roller coaster, but it's like a baby roller coaster where it's just kind of like, wee, and you're just like, what's happening? I don't know. But we're going to go with it. It's not that scary because it's just a little baby roller coaster. There's a purpose. There's a meaning behind the ups and downs. Illumination is everywhere. So that you can work on whatever you need to work on. Heal whatever you need to heal. So that you can let go, make some room for new things to come in. Get outside today if you can and get some movement. You don't have to necessarily, I know grounding is easier when you take your shoes off and you earth, like your feet are literally on the earth. But you can ground other ways too. That's going to be really important. And just getting away from distractions, getting away from your phone, TV, and just being present in the moment, enjoying life, the day, right now. Forgetting everything else and just being mindful of the day. Very grounding. I hope that you have a wonderful day.